Well, the future, it seems, is indeed bright with such tiny tots and child prodigies from India. We'll see more of them in some hours from now and almost an hour from now when Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses a 20,000 or 15,000 strong crowd of Indian Americans in New York. But let's get started with some perspective on how the visit has been so far and the build-up to the major diaspora event. Joining us, our special guest, Anil Kumar Trigunayat, former Indian ambassador. He's also served as India's Trade Commissioner to New York in the past. Also, Atul Aneja is joining us here at the studio. He's an expert of foreign affairs. And Chitra Subramanian will also be joining us. She's a commentator of international politics and senior journalist. She's right there with us. Such a pleasure to have all of you here. A high-powered panel on DD India. Chitra ji, I'll begin with you. Some special moments we've seen already in the bilateral meeting between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and US President Joe Biden. Warm gestures. Biden, for the first time, inviting foreign leaders, including PM Modi, at his residence. How has the visit been to your mind so far? And are you looking forward to the diaspora event?
Yes, good evening. This is the diaspora from Geneva. Yes, it's been warm. I mean, if you look at what's going on, it's like a warm, the relationship with the US has been good. It's been on year, it's been going solidly. And I thought that the event in President Biden's home was a nice warm farewell to him and also to the Japanese Ms. Ishida. So yes, it's gone well. It's gone well so far. And of course, the relationship, as I said, with the US has been, I mean, there are issues here and there. But if you look at it over the last 25 years, it's been solid and growing. And of course, everyone's waiting for the big vote, in November. So. So that's basically what it is. And let's see what the Prime Minister says in a few hours from now or in an hour from now.
But Chitra ma'am, in terms of big picture, how do you see the significance of this event in terms of multipolarity? We are talking about the bilateral aspect, and then there is a multilateral aspect, there's Quad, and now we're also talking about the Summit of the Future. There's so much in this being, the outgoing President Biden, but Prime Minister Modi's, this is in continuation to his earlier visits with different American presidents and now this one.
Yeah, I mean, the Summit of the Future is something that's important because, as you know, that the United Nations is sort of at the bottom of its credibility. And there have been calls for rebuilding the UN. In fact, India has been calling for the expansion of the Security Council. It's pretty high up on India's agenda. So multilaterally, that's something that we will be doing. And more important than that, who are the people India is meeting on the sidelines of the UN? That is very important. These meetings, I think 150 leaders are coming, and Mr. Modi is not addressing the UNGA. But there are so many bilateral, what's called side events, or what we can call catching people on the sides of the UN. That is something that's going to be important. And we know that the Foreign Secretary already said that in the Biden meeting, they addressed Bangladesh. This is important. As I was saying, it's important. Bangladesh is in our neighborhood. So I'm really happy to hear that. And of course, we have to see what happens with Sri Lanka, which is also has gone to the polls. There's now a second round. So, it's good to see that these issues are being addressed, which is why these big mega events are important, because you have to show your presence. But it's also important that, who else do you meet? Because don't forget that these leaders have a very packed agenda. And by that, I mean, even to get 15 minutes with them on a year is impossible. So imagine if you're able to meet 20 leaders in a span of 48 hours, that's itself So from that perspective, these meetings are absolutely good.
Right, Chitra ji. So a lot of global and regional issues taken up, and like you said, a number of issues from Sri Lanka to Bangladesh could also have been taken up.